Yo, what up guys? It's your boy G4L back here with another video. And today we're going to be covering the housing market collapse. It's 2025 and it's not looking good, boys. Houses aren't selling. If they are selling, they're over $1 million and they're not looking good either. They're small. $1 million for a 2-3 bedroom in a bad part of town. That's not good at all. All right, so let's get right in the video and let's see what's going on and see why is this happening, and maybe it has something to do with the lack of jobs. Stay tuned.
Are you telling me that these fucking things are $100,000? What the? You're fucking kidding me. You've gotta be fucking kidding me.
Look, hear me out, guys. $100,000, I would probably buy one of these places. I don't know what this guy is so upset about. If they would do that kind of thing over here on the West Coast, open up one of these huge land grab purchases that they build these giant estates on, and just put these teeny tiny little cookie cutter homes, and instead of renting them out to us, allow people to own. Some of you think I'm crazy, but where we rent here, we have about 900 square feet.
Nah, bro. Bro, not only are you crazy, I'm telling you, you're fucking delusional. Bro, what is bro smoking? Because I want that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you say this is okay? Like, just because the government and the, economy has made it everything overpriced, shouldn't mean you should settle for this stuff. That's the whole reason why they're building places like this. I mean, take a look at this place. $100,000. See, the 2-story one, a little bit more, maybe, space and easier to work with. But look at this tiny thing here. I mean, this is like the same size as my dad's shed. Are you kidding me? Look how tiny that is. You can't even fit can't fit shit. You can't fit shit in there. I'm telling you. Like, what? You're gonna put a motorcycle in there? There's no garage in here, so you can't. I mean, look at this tiny ass driveway right there. You can maybe fit one car in there, and that's it. Dude, look at the size of the trash bins. They're about the same size as the whole front yard, dude. What the heck? Hell no. I mean, at least 100K is better than 1 million because the prices here are about 1 mil. And I'm talking about the Seattle area. But seriously, how can you think this is okay? Like, this is the type of dude who's normalizing this stuff, and then they think this is fine.
Huge land grab purchases that they build these giant estates on, and just put these teeny tiny little cookie cutter homes, and instead of renting them out to us, allow people to own. Some of you think I'm crazy, but where we rent here, you'd only have to own the place less than 5 years and you'd be way money ahead. Those 2-story ones don't even look that bad. There's probably 1,000 square feet in there. Yeah, they don't have a garage or anything, but hey, you can own. Property tax is probably going to be way less than 1,000. This would give people ability to live beneath their means and still own.
Bro, some people can't even get through the front door. I mean, I'm telling you, the way some people are built in the US, they ain't gonna even make it through that front door. And you expect them to live in it? Are you serious? Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. Get that shit out of here. Bro, somebody really just said, just don't buy a Starbucks, problem solved.
And the housing market is more locked up than an MS gang member in an El Salvador prison. The locked-in effect is so real.
Nah.
All these homeowners sit on 300 grand in equity, and they don't even know how to get it. They can't get it. They have a 2% rate. They're tapped out. They can't get a HELOC because they messed up their credit. And they're like, well, should I sell? But how? Let's say their house is worth $500,000, and they had a 3% mortgage, and their payment is $2,200. And then they're like, I'm going to sell it because I'm going to cash out 300 racks. And then they go and get a $400,000 loan on their next house because they downsized. At a 6% rate, that's payments $3,000. So they take a lower loan amount, a smaller house, and their payment goes up almost a rack. Yeah, no one's going to sell unless they're so desperate that they just have to get the cash out, get the money, and then they go move out of state. That's legitimately what we're seeing. Californians in retirement age cashing out, saying, bleep it, we'll get rid of this 2% mortgage, we'll move to Texas, we'll move to Arizona, we'll buy a house cash, and we won't have a mortgage. But other than that, like, ain't no one moving. It's gonna.
That's facts, though. It's better right now to move to like Texas, Arizona. I don't know, New Mexico. Maybe my homie's from there. Shit, I don't know anything about that, but if the desert's your thing, that might be the spot right there. Getting at some cactus, some rattlesnakes, maybe some even goddamn fucking alligators. Shit.
To high threes, low fours in order for inventory to open up. But until then, when the rates come down, the demand for what's actually out in the marketplace is going to be wild. So
I don't know if we're stuck in the. For the main thing, it's like I think people want to find a solution to this. They need to take action right now. You know, protest, go out on the street, stop paying rent. You know, I'm sure if everybody stopped paying rent and went out on the street for a few days, and then they started losing money, or even for a week, 2 weeks, started living in tents. Hell, we might be able to get through this whole thing. We just need to start protesting, but nobody wants to. Everyone's comfortable. As long as they get to sleep at the end of the night in their own bed, they're comfortable. Why would they want to get out of that comfort? It's hard to get out of your comfort zone, and most people don't want to do that.
Don't believe the housing crisis is real? I got a perfect example for you. Me and my fiance are looking for a home in Bakersfield because it is one of the only places that we could possibly afford, and it's about an hour out of LA where most of my family lives. So we thought about it. We both make over 100K gross probably combined, and then net probably around 70 to 80.
And I thought 100K was like a good salary, bro. I don't make nowhere near that amount. And this guy's saying he can't afford this dump? No, cooked.
So we're looking for homes within our price range, you know? So let's take a tour of this lovely property that they have listed out in Bakersfield before I show you the price. So it's a 3-bed, 1-bath, as you can see, 1,200 square feet. Quite a lot of square feet though, but as you can see, it literally looks like the poltergeist lives there. Like they performed exorcisms here. As if Requiem for a Dream was filmed here. The dead baby from that movie haunts the halls. You know, I mean, look, I'm gonna zoom in here. Look at the bathroom. It's in utter disrepair.
Man, that looks fucking lovely. Look at that. Oof, imagine sitting down there taking a nice bath and you're just staring at whatever this shit is. What the fuck is that?
It's practically, it's horrible. Now remember, this is Bakersfield. Bakersfield. This isn't Los Angeles. This isn't a prime city. This is Bakersfield, okay? So I'm gonna let you guess what you think it is. All right? Well, guess what?
Guess in the comment section right down below right now. Tell me how much you think this is. It's in California. 800K.
What? You're wrong. It was 219.
Okay. I mean, that's better. That's not bad. But that whole place needs to be torn down. So, yo, look at this guy. He said the house, he thought it was 500K. I thought it was 800K. I mean, we're definitely not thinking the same way. But an hour away from LA, I think he said that's far. For example, in Washington, that's if you lived out in like Tacoma area to travel to Seattle every day for work. It's not good. And the houses there are a lot more than listed here, and they're usually about like 600K.
$1,900. Okay. What makes it even more egregious, right, is that if you're on Zillow like me all the time, that's public record what the house was sold for and what it was previously bought for, you know. And so if we go ahead and we look at...
I'm on Zillow chronically, and I don't even know why. I'm not even looking to buy a house right now. That's just kind of cool to look through the photos and stuff of the property.
The past, right? It's $219,000, right? Guess what it was sold for just a month ago? Guess what it was sold for just a month ago? Right? Let's see. $155,000. About less than a month ago, $155,000. Now these scammers want over like about 60 something plus $1,000 for a house they did literally nothing to, that they just bought, and then now they're putting it back on the market.
Yes.
For what? Just a bunch of fucking scammers. That's all they are. The housing market's doomed, bro. The housing market's doomed. You can barely find a home anywhere, let alone a 3-bed, 1-bath, or even, God forbid, you get a second bathroom. Okay, that it might as well be a multi-million-dollar home in California. But for $219,000, and you practically look like you have to exercise your home. You got to bring a priest in. You got to tear down the walls. Come on. Fucking kidding me.
Yeah, you gotta find a fucking priest in that bitch and bring him there. Yeah, you said San Diego ruined me, Seattle ruined me, bro. I thought that place was $800K. That's black mold right there.
Housing crisis is real.
That's black mold. That's deadly. You can die from that. Hell no. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, oh yeah. Alright, guys. Welcome back to the end of the video, actually. I'm gonna say here right now, man, y'all better start saving that bread and move to a different country, because the U.S. ain't the dream no more. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit it with a big like, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. I hope to see y'all in the comment section down below. I like to hear from my fans every day. Alright, well, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.